What's going on, guys? This is John. I'm here in Times Square. Good to be back in New York. I spent 15 years of my career here. Little quick pan so you could see. And behind that is where they drop the ball. But yeah, it's great to be back in the city. I worked here for 15 years downtown. I worked midtown in Rockefeller Center. Had a really fun career before I started with my current job, which is actually working out of my home office. Go figure. For the last 4 years, I've been working out of a home office where I've been making the most money in my career, and then yet I've been working in the financial capital of the world, and it didn't work out the same way. But I'm not complaining. Yeah, I wanted to do this video to give you some insights into one of the small but fairly rewarding income streams for the amount of work that I do. And it has to deal with what's called working in a focus group as part of market research companies. Really interesting. It's not something everyone can do, but let me explain how it works. And for those of you in corporate America who have a certain skill that you think is relevant, you could find your way into the same game. That makes me a few $1,000s a year, and it generates around $150 to $200 per hour. So what is that? What is it and how does it work? Well, basically, first of all, let's quickly show. He's got these guys here who, yeah, there's guys who dress up for money. Some of them get aggressive for tips. But basically the way that it works is, as a working professional, you should all be aware that there are market research companies who oftentimes get a commission to place professionals to participate in what's called focus groups. And these focus groups are, now the easiest way is just to give you an example. Imagine you have 10 or 12 people hired by a company to come to a fancy building in a nice conference room where they talk about trends and key topics, whether that's things regarding the internet, wanting to get people's opinion on a new technology, getting people's opinion on the user interface for a kind of web app, or certain types of tools that may make businesses work better or process things more efficiently. And you got people who are behind a two-way mirror wall, and they listen to your responses, and they pay you for this. They pay you into the tune of, as I said, $150 to $200 an hour. And basically what happens is I've buddied up and partnered and networked over the years with some key market research people who have my name in their database. And every time there's a study that matches my skill sets, they simply call me up, ask me some questions, then they confirm my participation in it. And I come into the city, I participate in it, hour, 2 hours, and then they give you a prepaid Visa gift card, and there you go. So it's really an interesting way to make money. As I said, I do probably 10 to 12 of these every year, and I don't even have to work for it. They find me. And again, a couple of interesting things is there's many ways, different ways that these market research companies could work. One way is what I told you. The second way is you can participate in what's called phone consultations. This is a topic where they'll find people to talk about specific topics, and you are looked at as a thought leader or an industry expert, and you share your thoughts, your experiences. Since you're in the real world and doing things other people are trying to do, people will pay you for a phone consultation, when those can run anywhere between $300 to $500 per call. So a phone consultation is another way. And the third way is basically what's called spot interviews. So I've had actually scenarios where people would contact me individually, meet up in a Starbucks or a social type place where you can talk over lunch. And not only will they pay you for the hour, but they'll pay for your meal or your drinks. So 3 different ways that could work. These are the 3 ways that I have been doing, and what I wanted to share here with you guys. So again, I'm here in New York to do one of these. It's 1 hour long. They're going to pay me, I'm sorry, it's 2 hours long. They're going to pay me $400. And the topic for today is to talk about automation, artificial intelligence, something called machine learning. Yeah, boring stuff, but techie shit. But this is what I wanted to impress upon you. So what can you do from here? How can you take advantage of this? Well, go online and Google market research companies, top market research companies, local market research companies, something like that. Most of these companies will ask you to create a profile on their website where you'll establish your skill sets, establish what you can do. Sometimes they'll call you and want to verify you or ask you more specific questions. And then once you're in their database, then they'll contact you when they have a potential match or a potential fit. So your job here, like anything, is it's a contact sport. The more people you contact, the better your chances are for you to find a fit. And then once you find a fit and people find that you do a good job and they give you good feedback, you'll get contacted more and more. So that would be my advice to you if you've been working for at least 5 years in a specific, oh, it's loud. If you've been working in a specific field, whether that's online marketing, sales, technology, some kind of professional services, take this into advice and see if you can make it work. Again, this isn't going to work for everyone, but it's something you should at least try, because I'm here to tell you real world works for me. I don't have to worry about the jobs. The jobs find me and they pay quite well. All right, so that's about it, guys. Have a great day and good luck. And if you're able to do what I'm doing already, leave me some comments. I'd be interested to see what you're doing and what kind of topics you're involved in. And if you're interested in this content, I publish videos a couple times a week. Would love it if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, until next time, guys, have a great day. All right, so I just finished the focus group and it was really interesting. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but just want to cover up so you don't see any company names. But as you can see, here's the letter I got, $400. It's in the form of a Visa gift card, so not too bad for 2 hours worth of question and answers. But today's focus group was actually pretty interesting. I won't mention names, but this was a client-sponsored focus group, which was paid for by one of the top companies, technical companies, who makes operating systems and has a number of other software products for large companies. You may guess who it is, but they had a bunch of people in a room. Looks like they were trying to invent some new products and they wanted to get insights into how that product name sounds, what the descriptions of it is doing. So more from like a psychological perspective, if anything else. But the room was only containing another 5 or 6 people, some executives in large companies and so on. And that's basically what the focus group does. They present you with a lot of questions. They show you marketing type descriptions. They give you product names. They want to hear your thinking process of what you think of when you see things, what keywords resonate with you, and so on. And that's basically what you do. So I've done a bunch of these, as I said, and not too bad. Prepaid check for $400 for 2 hours worth of work. So hope you heed the advice I gave you earlier, and let me know if you find any success with joining these things. Have a good night. Bye.